Yes.
Oh. Good looking disc.
Cheap, nasty looking things.
Highest brake horsepower NA.
Oh my god!
So then Kenny's actually just
Sitting on this.
I can't even on the car.
Wasn't even on properly. That's true. I do miss the Evo. Your brakes are amazing. Look at all this.
Hello world, welcome back to Accelerate and welcome to another episode of the EP3 track build.
Yeah, today we're going to tackle something which is really doing my head in with this car and doesn't really work at the moment. I know it helps when they do
yes,
work.
especially on track.
Yeah, the brakes.
Hey, so let's take a look at what we're going to be doing.
Let's check them out.
So with this car, it is primarily a track car, so we need to go all out with the safety bits, so talk us through what we're doing.
Right, we have got HEL braided lines in red to match the car.
Yes.
I did see that they do like a translucent red, which I wish I went for, but I didn't see them at the time. But never mind, never mind. It's all about performance, not
For the 3 times that you're going to actually see these in their life, I think it'll be all right.
Dude, it's my luck. The wheels are going to be off more than on. So yeah, we've got a full set of HEL
I rate these, I think these are brilliant.
From Rival Motorsport.
Oh, that's a nice touch.
I know, like that's why I don't think it came in a bag. I thought it was second-hand originally, but yeah, and obviously you've got all the fitting kit, washers, and banjo bolts.
Yep.
We've got PBS Pro Race pads. Ooh. Which were recommended by a lot of people, mainly Dan Lawrence.
Yep. So these are track focused pads.
They are track focused pads. Yes.
I'm really curious to see these.
Check these out. Because Dan was saying basically because of the braking bias, go for these and then go for the track on the rears. They're the pads. Next up, we've got some Motul RBF600 brake fluid, which is race fluid. Next up,
these.
Yes.
Oh.
Godspeed C hook discs.
Really rate Godspeed again. They've got such a good name because
they're a local company as well.
Yeah,
so
I've popped that. We use them for work. We've popped on there a couple of times.
Yeah.
So I've seen their work. So excited to see these.
I know.
Well, to see how they feel.
These got C-hooks on them at the moment, this car has.
Yeah.
But as you can see, they look like copies, cheap, nasty looking things.
These are the real deal.
These look, you can tell these are quality. So,
well, even you admitted with the MX-5, the brakes absolutely transform a car, as we know. And I've done a similar setup, so I really think this is going to transform it. So,
I hope it does.
Yeah, let's get stuck in.
Let's have a go.
It's great being back behind the camera again. So just to show you guys what we're dealing with at the moment, as Kenny said, there's already C-hook discs on there, but you're not too thrilled with them anyway. We don't know what brand they are. To be honest, we have no idea what's on here, I don't think. So
no. And I know this caliper here has been sticking a bit.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to double check and see why. I don't know if it's the sliders or
good practice taking it all off anyway, so it's always worth checking the sliders and stuff anyway, so keep it all crossed.
Get the out of my way. How's it?
And just a quick thing, for those of you joining us for the first time, this is Kenny's sort of new to him EP3. It was, believe it or not, the highest brake horsepower NA EP3 we could find.
It was, yeah.
One of the highest I've ever seen, to be fair.
Yeah, well, a lot of people still don't believe it, but...
No. Which is mad, but it is, obviously it's still a K20. I mean, the list goes on and on. Go and watch the reveal video for the full spec list, but it was dynoed at 2.8.
I didn't even give a full spec list.
Did we not?
That's something I got to do.
Oh, so we'll do that in the first drive video,
Yeah, we will, yeah.
That's even better. Yes, so very, very exciting. Kenny's actually just broke something by the sound of it.
And I think. Oh, yeah, that hurt. Cheers.
That's why I'm glad I'm the cameraman. He's just had one of the most important modifications you can do to these cars, the LSD and the final drive, that's done as well. So Kenny's obviously had a go and he's amazed by the difference that it makes. I haven't actually experienced it yet. He's done a few little upgrades to the gearbox as well. So excited for that, so stay tuned, that will be coming very soon. I'm getting distracted. This car is it's really impressed me. So it was dynoed at 282 brake, was it?
282 and 188 foot-pound.
Yep, and it was dynoed more than once, so for those that don't believe, sorry, but it's true! First caliper off?
It is. Yeah, first caliper. See if this goes back now.
To say that's the main thing. Oh, this was the one that was giving you...
Yeah, this one definitely was sticking, so we'll see if it pushes back. Yep. Giggity.
Yeah, oh, nice.
No, right. Went back a lot easier than I was expecting.
I know.
Which says to me, it's the sliders. Now this was really sorry. Start again. This was really comfortable earlier because I had a little stool to sit on when I was working.
Guess who's taking over that?
Cameraman needs to sit on something.
Yeah, it's more important to film thing.
Sit on this.
And you got a bad knee.
Yeah,
you are. Since
No.
Since
fine.
the camera's on.
Let everyone know exactly
Please
what
take
you like.
my seat, sir.
Your seat. That's true. There we go, carry it off.
Cool.
Hand holders are rather...
Stiff. Helps if you can get them out. But...
Hang on, I'll show you how to get that out now.
Yeah!
Fixed. See, these are supposed to freely slide. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
there we
there we
go.
go.
That's better.
But what I'll do,
Take them off, grease them.
grease them good. Yeah, they're not too bad. I'll re-grease them. Yeah, they're really good, actually.
Oh, wicked. So I pulled the second pin out and it was covered in gritty grease on there.
Yeah, dirty, horrible
And
grease.
like we said, this car was sat for a while, so that's probably a contributing factor.
Grease it first.
Put you under pressure. Grease it up first. Get some ASMR going on. And the most satisfying part.
Turn the lights
Then you
off.
can't find the
Turn the
hole.
lights off, it's easier. Right, there we go. Look at that now.
Wicked. And that is how you fix a sticky slider. I've just had a thought, for those that don't know, well, we're obviously building this car for track. Now, Summer Action Day, we've actually got a track session booked together, but we've also booked a full track day at Landau. So the MX-5 and the Civic are going to be on track together.
Yeah!
How are you feeling? Because I've had a thought.
Yeah.
I've got nothing to lose. I've got less than half the power, and it is an MX-5. You got twice the power, now you've got all the handling mods.
Which track are we talking about? Because Cascom's not fair, you've been around it about 7 times.
That's true.
So, yeah, but give me a couple of laps and we'll see what happens.
Landau should be very interesting.
Landau is going to be better as well for both cars because they're not high powered and it's more of a technical thing.
Yeah.
Now, your brakes are amazing, so...
Just got a compliment. The MX-5 got a compliment from Kenny. Holy crap.
I told you the other day, it is starting to look a lot better. Like, so. But no, I gotta be honest, the brake setup on that is superb.
You did say even in the video.
Really,
didn't you?
really is. I just can't wait to drive it now because obviously I only drove it on the sketchy coilovers.
Yes, that's, well, yeah.
So-
Like you said, there might as well not have been any on there.
No, exactly. It's like Mr. Soft driving down the road, like
Mr. Soft.
Look at all this.
Jesus. Oh, I'm getting old. That's such a good looking disc.
I don't even want to put them on. I'm
Put
afraid
them on the wall instead. Do we? Oh, I thought that was Bruce. No, it's a door.
Did you can speak French?
I've just had a thought. It doesn't seem like too long ago we were doing this to an Evo.
Yeah, do you know a mad thing though with the Evo?
What?
Probably shouldn't have scraped on the brakes, but
I know,
I paid £100 just for the discs and pads. Yeah?
Yeah.
I paid 120 quid just for the front pads on this. So,
Logic.
I'm not going to lie, they weren't the best on the Evo.
But in fairness, you knew you weren't taking the Evo on track. Like,
That's the thing.
you're never going to find the limits of it. Whereas this thing, I hope, you want to find the limits and exceed those limits.
Well, I'm going to try.
Yeah, so coming from an Evo, mind you, I suppose you haven't really driven this properly, so it's unfair to say at the moment, but I know people are dying to know. How are you feeling at the moment about it?
Honestly, I do miss the Evo, but not as
Obviously,
much
yeah.
as I thought I was going to.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you know what? I've been surprised of how much you've gone on about this car.
Dude, I've done 1,000 miles in this thing already. Just under.
That's another thing. In fairness to Kenny, with the Evo, you did take. You
did
impressed
use the
me with
Evo.
how much he used the Evo. I know a
Yeah.
lot of people only bring them out like once a year.
Yeah.
But this thing, he forgets. I think sometimes he's got it daily. So if any excuse you can,
I just use it
we
whenever
do
it's
jump
like
in the Civic.
all weekend. No, we got plans all weekend. I'm using this.
Well, yeah, we got a bit of a drive on Sunday, and it's just, oh yeah, but he's like, oh, we'll take the Civic.
Yeah.
So fair play.
Yeah, let's go. But as I said though, even I know you don't buy a car like that for fuel. I know we've mentioned this before.
Yeah. But
This thing's like over doubling the
yeah,
fuel.
that Evo, Jesus, he used to drink fuel.
Well, this obviously went down yesterday for the diff. And it just barely used anything, and I was over 100 miles.
Mad, isn't it? That's to say, at the end of the day, it's still a Civic in the best way.
Yeah.
You still can drive it normal.
I haven't fixed the other one yet, but
Quick update. Yeah, so we've got the braided line on, pads and discs. That looks amazing. Pads and discs on. And what were you just saying about the ABS?
well, same with anything really when you buy a second-hand car.
Yeah.
The all this bracket wasn't on. The bracket holding the brake line wasn't even on. So it's a good thing, obviously, when you're buying a car, just to strip it down and have a little look at it, or get someone to look at it if you're not that confident.
Even if you're not replacing it, like you said, just this has proved it. Just have a look over. Have a good look. Get the wheels off. Just have a look.
Yeah, just check it out. We noticed as well. Obviously, we've had an ABS light on this since I've had it.
Yeah.
When I took it out to the boys yesterday, Jay pointed out in One Day Motorsport that the passenger side front ABS sensor is broken.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and join them 2 wires because it's a bank holiday, so I can't go and get a sensor
Yeah,
today.
we ain't got much choice.
So we'll try it and see what happens.
Yeah. Sit rep. It looks like, I should have cleared this before I started recording. Are we done?
I think we are, yeah.
So we've got Godspeed discs on. These look absolutely fantastic.
They look class, don't they?
I even like that you can see the PBS logo there. Just little things like that. And of course, the red hell line as well.
Yeah.
And I do want to say, I just spent the last hour or so trying to get an ABS sensor
I know,
out.
it was like 15 minutes at most.
So I do have my uses. I seem to be becoming the ABS man for some reason.
Yeah, I do appreciate it because I haven't got the patience for something like that as you have.
I heard loud noises.
I started,
Loud noises, and I thought, yeah, I better take over. But that's done anyway, because at least we know that should be what the ABS light was on for. So
yeah, but
fingers crossed.
the good thing is, while he was doing that, I noticed one of my injector plugs wasn't even on properly, and I got a slight miss when it's cold every now and then. So that might have been it. So we'll see.
The more we're digging into this car, the more.
Yeah, but it's always a thing with buying a second-hand car.
Yeah,
it is what it is. Like,
especially a car like this. But
yes,
I think the next thing, obviously it's all blade and everything. You take it out for a draw. Obviously get the wheels on first. That would help.
But yeah, it's not a
get them bed in and let's see what they're like.
Yeah, let's check them out.
And of course, we do want to say a massive thank you to Uncle Phil, or Papa Phil in your case, helping us out with bleeding of the brakes. It's so much easier having 3 people in there.
It is. Obviously, you've got one in on each bleed nipple. You've got one in pressing the brake, and someone else filling up.
When we did the MX-5, I was in the car pumping. Kenny was
around the car,
cracking nipple. Oh, you have to the thing. So yes, always appreciate Uncle Phil. Thank you very much.
Dad.
So obviously brakes are all installed now. We have actually gone through. We didn't want to bore you with the bedding in process.
There's just no point. Yeah, slow down.
Unlike the Rodison ones, the Rodison one was quite a comical bedding in because you've got to go 70 mile an hour, slam on the brakes. Unfortunately with PBS, it's
a different. Yeah, ready?
Very gentle. Jesus.
And I haven't got ABS either at the moment, as you know.
Shit, that really caught me off guard then.
So yeah, they.
Oh my god, that hurt.
Yeah, it really did. So yeah, they were absolutely fantastic.
I cut off the blood supply to my arm then.
They really do work. They're on the point. Dan, once again, thank you very much.
Yeah.
You nailed it with these.
Oh, it's great knowing people that know these cars.
Yes, I know. I'm just standing. I'm just trying to show you the difference. You know, they really.
But like
do.
we said in the diff video, this is going on track. So this is not only just we're only trying on roads at the moment. This thing is going on track, and again, they are going to come alive on track.
They really
are going to appreciate them.
I suppose the main thing I've heard about these is brake fade. You just don't get any. So
right, yeah.
And these brakes were really bad when I first had this car.
Yeah.
So now,
you warned me with that.
Sorry, man.
But that is that's incredible. And you haven't got ABS, and it didn't lock up. So
no, it didn't. No,
the brakes and these tires.
Yeah, and it's the feedback you get through the brake pedal as well. So yeah, they really work well.
God, this car is just getting better and better.
Yeah, you wait.
And it is.
You said big things.
Yeah. There's still plenty more to come.
Yes.
I don't know if you can see in the background something else that we've done, but we'll keep that for
don't look too much.
The GoPro literally just died on us. That's the brakes done. We are over the moon with it. This car just keeps keep getting better and better. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We will see you in the next one.